Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus and this is episode 2 of our new Let's Play campaign. Look at the science, it's just rolling in. This is my take on how to play Angels mods. And let's continue on our science. One of the most important things to get going is this one, the mechanical refining. Because that changes our refining or our crushers to be electrical crushers. That's really nice. It also allows us to get access to some more new crushing, because at this point we can't even crush bobmonium or rubite, which we absolutely must have. So here we also have sort of the next tier. Let me just briefly explain it, how it works. I will not be diving into this one very much, I think. Basically what happens is once you crush, you get these crushed ore. Let's actually start the research and just have a look at it. Well, it stops the research anyway. So we get this new facility. It's 7x7. It's pretty damn big. Ore sorting facility, which basically takes this one. So if we take 4 crushed sapphirite in, then we can get some raw ore. And raw ore can then be smelted directly instead of smelting the crushed sapphirite. So in this case, you take 4 crushed sapphirite in, and you get, if you like this ratio, you get 3/4 useful product out. The slag does have a use, but it doesn't give us any capabilities in terms of production right now. So at this point of the game, this slag, or the slag up here, is actually waste. So from my perspective, the way I look at it, it is a 3/4 ratio. Then when we look at the smelting of the raw ore, can we do that yet? No, we cannot. Why can I not do that yet? It's actually really strange why I cannot smelt raw ore. Oh, right. That's because I've disabled it. I have added a little mod here to this game playthrough, and that's called only smelting, which basically disables normal smelting. And the reason why it does that is because I really want to use Angels mods. And if I have the capability to do smelting by just putting ore in a smelter, then I will not use it. And oh, it's iron. It's a bit of a shame that I did it the wrong way, but I need coal for the iron, and then the iron for production to increase the coal. So gotta figure out what goes first. Maybe get a few more of these for now. I wonder if it also works for coal. Does it? It works for coal. Absolutely spectacular. Wow, that's such a nice mod. And there we go. Ah, that's so nice. So incredibly nice. And there they are, just chugging along. Let's chop a few more trees, just because if we can chop some trees down. And let's also go out here and say 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that's not actually what we need the most. 1, 2. I'll take that. No, this is totally not what we need. We need some crafting, because that's really where we need to start building. We need to build our little starter factory. That is the most important part. In the early game, you want to build some small production facilities like this. And let's also get some more copper. Copper is, what is interesting here is something you don't really notice in the normal game, but it's actually quite important here. Look at this over on the right hand side. Mining hardness 1.5 and mining time 2. Go further over and we look at this one. Mining hardness 1, mining time 1.5. So it takes significantly longer for this one to mine. And yeah, that is kind of impractical, but that's just the way it is. It's something you have to keep in mind. So even, this will not give half as much as this one. It'll maybe give like 1/3 or something. Anyway, we need to get some more production up here. That is absolutely critical. And what else do we need? I think this is what we need. Great. So the things that we want to craft in the beginning. I think we want to craft something like, might as well stick it up here. This one is crafting gears. This one is crafting belts. So I need to start getting a lot more inserters. This one is actually crafted gears as well. Nope. This has to be the input and output, output. Yes. So input, here, 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 here. This one is capped at this much, and everything else just needs a power pole. So what happens here is actually, you can see, I need to craft some, I think I actually just want one, because gears are something you really just need a lot of. So we need to make sure that we have gears. And if we look at the red signs, I can't even see the recipe at this point. And the next one I want to craft should be, yeah, let's actually make it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is now where we get into our electronics. I need to make a basic circuit board. The basic circuit board comes from, I need some copper cables. Well, copper cables are for some reason hidden down here. So that goes in here. Then I need the boards. The wooden boards. The wooden boards come from wood that comes from raw. So I need input, input, output. There, 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 there. And then we just need to wire it up like this and that. Great. Wood in there, copper in there. Everyone's happy. And now you can see how well this actually works. Oh, these guys, Shift Z. Yes, science is working. That is really, really nice. Now we should work on the next one. I think the safest part is making sure we get military, because I usually tend to forget military. We can't build a radar if we have anything. What I did not, I crafted one of those and I cannot craft one more. Oh, it's because of rabbit. Yep. And down here, we'll just chop down a few trees, not too many. Just enough so that we can make there. That should do the trick. And what is it? Okay, here. Just need some more iron. Yeah, to the iron. And let's try one more time. Just see Shift C. That's coal to everyone. Shift C. That's crushed stone, crushed something to everyone. Crushed sapphirite. And now I can make 1, 2, 3. And I need to get up here and get some more belts. But then I can get up here. Yeah, unfortunately this one has already run out. So that gets basically everything. Get. Here. That's also running out. And that's me not being careful. 23 of those. Let's remove this one and build it again. And also remove these. Because we have actually some gears somewhere. Yeah, we might as well use those gears. And these 41 go in here. So that's more akin to the ratio we need. There, I think that's working. And another research, great. I will at this point take, logistics seems like a good thing. Look at how well things are going, yeah? And now I need to head all the way down here and build some coal, because now I really need the coal to come upwards. Because I need it for my power production. So we will need coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's get this one. Will how far down? There and there. Nope. Ooh, this always in one. Go, 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 go. You're not in the way. Great. This one just goes all the way up. Should have enough. And then everything else can be wired off from this line. Go. Great. We now have power. And you know what? I'll just grab whatever I can here. There. You go in here. You go in there. That one's fine. These guys working fine. Let's see. Okay, so it's actually really close. Great. And that means because I want to take it this way as well. working, and I might as well just cap all these. These are now at this point primarily generating pollution and not really that necessary. See, we did get the power, but I do not have enough to get it. Oops. Go, 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 go. I absolutely need some more iron because I can see my iron axe is almost dead. So let's get some more. We stand in the middle, shift C, that gives coal to everyone. Yep. And shift C again, that gives crushed sapphire to everyone. Look at how much crushed I have. Oh, that's actually one more thing I need to build. So that's going to require 2 of these and 1 of those. And probably also a few more inserters. Great. And in the meantime, I can take this one. So it just needs to go up and I will get in trouble. Yeah. Don't whine so much about it. And up here. One, two. How are these doing? Yeah, they're still doing pretty well. I don't know why I took that out. And then I'll do the same for this one. They're gonna get plenty. And I'll need a few more. Nope, no more wooden chests, so I make iron chests at this point. Get down here. Get it, and Control C, and that's actually also put coal in. That's very nice. You can see the copper is kind of keeping up, kind of not really keeping up. I just keep grabbing these and got it. Around here. Right, so the next one I wanted to build is actually, okay, so that's, what should we do now? I think maybe turrets or optics. Let's get optics, that's nice. And turrets, we also kind of need that in the not too distant future. Up here, I will craft something like this. Feels wrong to use iron chests, I think. There, you are gonna get all of this. You will be mashing it from crushed stone back into normal stone. And with a power pole here, just need to make sure that these are getting all the coal they need. And then we start making bricks, because that's really important as well to make sure we get enough bricks. And these are also working fine. How is this one? Oh, we're almost out of iron. This one, almost out of iron as well. So down to our iron deposit. Ooh, one more thing that I want to... No, I can't. I'm out of iron. These ones are gonna stay here for a while longer, but not that much longer. Shift, I got it. That's all the iron we have. It's not so much, because this is also a matter of how fast I build. The faster I build, the slower it will be to get this. Here I will do... and a power pole more. Science, at this point I want turrets because that's probably going to be useful. And I need more science. Go. How about you? These are, I'm feeling them getting way too many. Alright, how is this one doing? This is not doing very well. The point of this one is it will just keep going. For now, it's just wasting materials. However, once this belt fills up, it'll start filling things into this box, which is very nice. Shifts. Ah, I accidentally shot something again. Speaking of which, I should probably get some more iron plates. And up here. Go. And I have the first 20 stone bricks. Not a lot, but something. There. There. I'm just trying to get as many belts as I can. Right, back to the iron. It's a lot of running back and forth at this point. But you can see, hopefully, that it's getting more and more stable in the sense that I can build bigger and bigger. And this is now where I start building the next stage. 1, 2. I think I actually want 2 of those and 1. 2 radars. 1 radar has to go all the way up to this area. And I know there's exactly room to it here. And the other one. Yep, got it. That's all that. You can see the science it's actually working really well. Let's have a look. This one. This is a new type of assembling machine. This is a smaller one. It's only 2x2, but it can only make electronics. However, it's faster. So you can see this one compares against the gray one that's 0.5 speed. So this is actually a lot faster when making electronics. Very convenient to use it when possible. Don't really need it right now. This is the electronics where things get really dicey and where we really need to get the solder and tin plates up and running in order to get basic electronic boards. Basic electronic boards is the stuff that we need for a lot of important things. So, however, we also need basic chemistry because we need core processing in order to get here, because this is a bit of a tricky one. This basic electronic components require something called tin, copper wire, and carbon. Carbon comes from core processing, so I need to make sure that I get core processing before. Could also do the steel processing, though that's a bit dicey because look at this formula for steel. This is not default Angel's Bobs, but in the mod pack I'm playing called Angel Smelting. No, it's called I can't remember. There, this recipe has been changed so that you do not craft steel by using this formula. You can do it for once so that you can get like one of these, right? But you're also looking at it saying that's basically 150 steel, a bit more because it's also the iron, or 150 iron because it's a bit also the iron sticks. You can make it for one, but not for many. I'll get the long inserters because we actually need those. Okay, let's get down. See, now this one is scaling up. Here. It's a lot of belts. And now the next part we want to build. Let's get... I think one of the good things to do is actually just always have one of these on me so I can defend myself if suddenly I aggro something. Then I can just put down one of these and then it'll be done. Wow. Okay, moving on. No, that was not my intention. Damn it. I don't want that many radars, but I want a radar all the way down here for sure. At the very bottom, so I can get as much coverage as possible. Might as well take these while we're at it. And that should give us plenty of coal to put into the various iron locations. Moving up to the iron again, and it's now becoming time to start scaling things up. Got it. And got it. There, lots of iron. Right, now we start crafting. What is it we want to craft? Well, we want to go over here, and now we want to craft our ore crushers. They require stone bricks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I will need 2 of these. 1, 2. I'll need a hell of a lot of these, but they're actually easy to make once I have both the gears and the basic circuits. Then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay, me counting works. I think I actually want one more of those. Should have built that first, but it's to no avail. And some lamps. We also want those. Here. I'll just grab whatever I have in here and then go to this location so I can pick up some more copper while we're waiting for all of the juicy handcrafting to be done. There. Oh, that Shift C function. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I want to make sure that I can build something reasonable. That means I need to make some lines here that make sense. I could like drag it out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would actually be really convenient. I'm gonna do that. So our stone bricks. Our first beautiful little walking path will be here. Unfortunately, I can only make it a ghostly one. If you know anything about how I play, this is how I play. I always want to lay out my tracks. And see, there's no point for me in having a line here when I'm also going to have a line here. It's definitely sure that I'm going to have a line here. because that'll go like all the way over. And we can always edit this one later on. But that's, to me, is pretty good foundation for having the main running lines up and down. I might want to have one here as well. But then we have to go something like this. Yeah, like maybe, not sure, but it might be like this. So obviously I do not have enough at this moment to do it. Oh, that one. And now we can start building. Let's get the basic chemistry. You can see new machines are popping up here. Electrolyzer is for the electrolysis of water. Also, we can make carbon dioxide from coal. We can get some catalyst, and we can get a liquefier. Liquefier doesn't do much now, but it will enable a lot of other things down the line. Now, what we do need, and I have crafted everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is, ooh, what are they doing there? Go. And how are you doing? You're doing okay-ish. You are not doing okay-ish at all. This one. Actually, I think this can be done better if I... See, if I just split them out evenly, then this one will be twice as fast. And I can do this. Great. Got it. Got it. And you know what? I'll just put this one in. And I can always pick up more down here. I think I have pretty much everything I need. The iron. Got. C. And pick it up. Great. That's not actually very much, but let's see if we can't make it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is going to be the first one. This is the one I want to make. And we get over here, and then I need to definitely get underneath. Actually, I don't think I need that many. You're going to be here. You're going to be here. There's always a fixed way that everyone does this. Okay. Here. I don't know if that makes sense. Yep. Here. Oh. Like this. And this. And then we just figure out how to continue it out here. Over to this horizontal line. Got it. We now have light. There's power. There's working. Great. So now I want to make like what will be our default craft here. I don't quite know if there's room for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a few more of the original ones. Actually, quite a lot more of those. That's too close, I think. I think we'll do it this way. So, this one, now I have way more. You can also see I can take slag and crush it into stone. Not totally useful right now. So this one, these 4 will pick up here. Technically, it will almost consume it. This is speed. Every 1 second, it takes 2 sapphirite ore. And it works at 1.5, so as you've seen, every second each of these takes 3, so that's actually 12, and each yellow belt is moving 13 1/3 per second. So this one is basically consuming a full belt, except it isn't. And the reason why it isn't is because of the rest of this design that I'm putting down here. So it is. There are many ways to do this, but what is important to look at is here you have 2 in and 3 out. That means if you're consuming a full yellow belt, you need 2 belts of output. That's impractical, in my opinion. So that's one part. The other part is if you output on a belt, then it will be random. So you have a mixed belt. We do not like mixed belt, and therefore I always built this one, because if you have direct insertion, you do not need filter inserters, and filter inserters do not exist early game. Some will be frustrated by that fact, but I think it's a cruel challenge. A cruel challenge to not have it, and therefore you need to find out some different solutions. See, this one requires quite a lot of these. There. So what I'm doing here is basically saying that's going to be output. However, I'm also going to take this one as input. And that's where I need the red belts, the red inserters for, because that outer one is going to be a coal belt. So I'm basically going to have coal here somehow. This is normal output, and this one is coal. Like this. And it also becomes incredibly easy to build this without having robots, because they're just like, yeah, okay, dragging it. Here. And the red ones. That's perfect. And now the next one that gets a bit dicey is actually this one. And I will need to get this out somewhere. The way I prefer to do it is this way. Oh, I need one more. And at this point, I'll need to take it out some more meaningful place. But at this point, I'll just do something else with it. Like 1, 2. Okay, let's wire up. Oh no. Okay, I can make it. I can exactly make it. There. So that should be all of it. And now I need a lot of these to be put in. So we get some power. Because that's the one thing I need at this point. No? Really? Is that really so? Then better to have it on the outside here. I think so. I'm sorry we are going a bit over time, but I really want this one to just be crafted so we can show what the intention is. This one, I'm just going to make a bit of a hack here. We can definitely do this better next time. Oh, crap. Not quite. What is it we're missing? We're missing the basic electronic board. Okay. It's still going to be fine. And here I'll somehow need to find a way to bridge this gap. Here, here, and power! Can I just shift C here? Whoa, they got over there. That's a bit cheated, isn't it? Okay, that was too much in this location. Anyway, you can see here, they are now producing iron. Great, and everything here is pretty much balanced except... Oh yeah, that's... They were inserted because of my Control C or Shift C. And they're just slowly... They will be able to keep up with this pretty well. But of course not if I just jam them in. So this one is working really well. You can see how well it operates. The one concern here is that this one is not fully operational because it cannot export the sapphirites out. Because this one is slightly faster than these two. So technically it should be 3, but that would not be a nice pattern. So basically I will need more than 2 of these setups, but less than 3 to empty a completely jammed red yellow belt. However, this is not a completely full yellow belt. So in this case, well, I think just 2 of these will be fine. And that'll okay. We'll go with the co-processing because that's what we're gonna need next time. The reason for me to do this is because you can see now that they are much more eager to build. It's not possible for miners or inserters to be fully compressing a belt. So, but they will be possible when you insert them into underground belts. Then it will be possible. So we are going to wrap this one up. I did not bring the coal in, but that's something we're going to do. So what I need to do now is actually build one for coal, one or maybe 2 for sapphirite. Bring the bring the stereotype over, bring the rubite, bring the bobmonium. And then here, from here, we can drag those lines down, and then we can start making what is as some kind of semblance of a bus. Let's have a look at the sizing wise. Oh, okay. That would actually require a blueprint. Like this. And then I could make it like really close, but I don't want to, and because of belt balancing reasons. Well, actually I do want to. There and there. So that's as much space as I needed. And that means these guys can come over here, in, and that'll give me, if it consumes one yellow belt, it will also give me exactly one yellow belt outbound. There, that'll give me one yellow belt out, and that will be sent to the bus. So I probably will need to make 2 of these, and then some more of the other ones. I'm gonna have to find a better way to get my stone out, but that's something we're gonna deal with next time. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. Hope you're enjoying it, and I'll be seeing you next time. Cheers, bye.